take me through your experience going through, the open tryouts and what the experience was like for you?
Well, it was different, needless to say, simply because I was trying out for the Philadelphia Eagles. It wasn't like I was trying out for a semi-pro team or a World Football League or something like that. The experience was years ago. From what I can remember, it was sort of like a blur. I ran the 40-yard dash. The coach liked what he saw. When he saw the 4.5, a bunch of the other coaches didn't think that I could run a 4.5, so they made me run another one. And I backed it up with a couple 4.5s and a 4.4 on grass. And by doing that, I got their attention immediately, and they threw me into other drills, and those drills were very similar to the rough touch legs that I was playing in, and were so aptly portrayed in the movie Invincible. And it was a piece of cake, and that was it. I thought that was the end of the tryout, and just like in the movie, they dismissed us, and then I ran into Coach Vermeil, actually not in the parking lot as portrayed in the movie, but I met him in the elevator, and he knew what my name was, and he asked me where I went to college, when I played college football, and I didn't, so I lied, and I told him I played for Villanova, because they had a football team, but I'm not knowing that he was from the West. I didn't realize he was a West Coaster. Really didn't know much about suburban football. So, but that didn't make a difference, and that's all he said. He said that was a great workout. I was really impressed, and that was the end of that. And then 15 minutes later, I got summoned up to the general manager's office in the executive suites. And as I was walking to the GM, Jimmy Murray, Coach Vermeil was in his office, and he just smiled and waved and said, "Great workout, Vince, and I'll see you soon." And I had no idea what that meant. That was pretty cryptic. And I found out soon enough when I saw the GM, and they offered me $21,000 on the spot to not to become a Philadelphia Eagle, but to sign a contract for them. So, and then I was given 3 months to get myself ready for training camp, and that's what I did. And they say the rest is history. That's where the movie picked up.
Yeah, so you kind of found out right away that you were going to play with them.
Well, I didn't find out right away. I still had to make the team. There was that 8-week training camp and 6 preseason games they had back then, James. It was different than the way it is now. They only have 4 preseason games, and the starters don't even play. It's a joke the way they handle preseason. They shouldn't even have preseason the way I look at it. But anyway, I thought it proved myself. So, and I had to get myself ready for the NFL. So that's why I took 3. I was given a leave of absence by my high school where I was teaching, and I was able to train every day.
Yeah. So after training camp, how were you informed that they wanted you on the roster for the regular season?
Well, I was out on the field. I was out on the field, and I still had been told that I had made the team. Excuse me, I still have some stuff in my nose. I still had been informed that I had made the team. So the coach came up to me while we were stretching on the field, and the field was set up for baseball because we shared the same field with the Phillies, and we were right field. And I remember just looking up to where I had my season tickets were all the way across to the other side, which would have been right behind home plate in the corner. And I'm thinking, oh my God, if the guys could see me now, I'm out on the field, and I have a helmet, and but still I didn't know I made the team until Coach Vermeil came up and he said, "Congratulations, old man, you're a Philadelphia Eagle. Welcome to the team." And I went insane, absolutely nuts, and I jumped in his arms, and we had a big hug, and I asked if I could make a call, and he laughed. He said, "What, are you going to have a press conference already?" And I said, "No, I got to call my dad." And I got a hold of my dad on a payphone at work, and it was Westinghouse, which was just not a couple 3 miles from the stadium, right on the river, the Delaware River. And you could just hear in the background everybody was cheering and screaming and yelling, and that was the beginning of a great love affair with the city of Philadelphia, my Philadelphia Eagles, and a 72-hour party.
Can you walk me through your first NFL game, from entering the stadium to the final snap? What was that day like for you?
Well, was nerve-wracking. It wasn't like it was in the movie, other than I couldn't, I just couldn't imagine that it was at Texas Stadium, and I had a difficult time breathing. Hold on 1 second, James. I had a difficult time breathing because of the nerves, and also because of the heat. The sun it was at the Texas Stadium, and the sun was coming through that open roof. And our bench had about 110 degrees, and it was that much warmer on the field. And I remember looking across the field, and you could actually just see the heat coming off the field, and seeing the head coach, walking across, which was pretty intimidating. And then the first play with the kickoff, I was running downfield. I had a beat for the guy, but I'd never heard sounds and intensity. Never experienced anything like that in my life. And I let up just for a second, not because I had deer in the headlights. I just let up a second to just sort of gather myself. And in the NFL, and especially regular season, things picked up 100% as it was in the preseason. And I got clocked pretty good. But I picked up the pace, and I had a pretty decent game actually for the rest of the game. And like it was portrayed in the movie. I was in for some offensive plays and made a couple of special teams plays. Was involved. Didn't make any big hits, but didn't fare too badly. But the big game came the first home game against the Giants when I made a big hit at the end of the game, which sealed the victory for us.
Yeah, and how was your relationship with your teammates on your first day compared to your last day?
Well, it was rocky to begin with, no pun intended with the movie Rocky. They didn't quite trust me. They didn't know who I was. They didn't know if I was writing a book. They didn't know anything about me. All they knew is that I was this guy that was trying to take somebody else's job away from them. But by the end of the season, by that first home game, I won them over. Some guys were still jealous because I was getting national press, and I was concerned about that. But jealousy is the way it is, and you just had to deal with it. But by the end of the year, I won everybody over, and they voted me captain of the special teams next year. So the same guys that thought I was a snitch or a publicity stunt or whatever I was, I wound up becoming their guy toward the end of the year. So the next year, I led the team, and then we wound up having the best special teams averages in the NFL that year.
Yeah, so what did that mean to you, being selected by your peers who doubted you at the beginning as special teams captain?
Well, that was pretty intense. You're finally accepted. Here it was, everybody told me it couldn't be done. And next thing you know, my peers were telling me I'm the guys they want to lead them in the battle. And it was quite overwhelming. And I took the role very seriously, and I think I did a pretty good job. I led by example and kept my mouth shut, punched my ass, and did what the coach asked me to do, and that was to perform.
And you earned Eagles Man of the Year in 1978, I think. What kind of charitable activities did you do that earned you that?
I can't remember. It's back. I can tell you one of the events that I was always involved with, and I tell you one thing, James, I was most proud that I was one of the 3 finalists, along with Archie Manning, who was with the New Orleans Saints at that time, and Roger Staubach was a Cowboy. I was one of the 3 finalists out there in Chicago, and Staubach wound up getting it. But I did an awful lot of stuff with the Eagles Flag for Leukemia, which was the in-house charity for the birds at that time. That was set up by our owner, Leonard Toast. And it was to honor a young lady whose father played for the Eagles, and she had cancer. And actually, the Ronald McDonald House, the first Ronald McDonald House, was built in Philadelphia, and I did an awful lot of stuff with them. So it was more the Eagles Flag for Leukemia and whatever it was. But anybody asked me to do something at the time, I went out and did it. Really said no, and did whatever I could to use a platform as being an NFL player that everybody looked up to. That they all said could overcome the odds, overcame the odds, and was real life hockey.
Yeah, and
they felt that I could help them. I tried to.
Yeah, and what beliefs stood you apart from everybody else on the team? Not with the media attention, but with your play style, what stood you apart?
I worked harder than anybody else. That was the key thing, James. Nobody outworked me. I out-hit all the wide receivers, probably out-hit most of the defensive guys. And then I believed in myself. I really believed I could do it. And I think those three things. I wasn't cocky to the point where I wasn't humble. But I had a certain cockiness or an air about me, an air of confidence. But with that, I maintained. I thought an air of humility was pretty tough with all the press that I was getting at that time. But I did my best, and I guess I did okay because they eventually, like I said, voted me captain of the team.
Can you take me through your journey of being a colon cancer survivor to being a spokesperson for the cancer awareness?
Not much. It wasn't such a big deal, you know. I found out that I had colon cancer. I took a colonoscopy. That my wife threatened if I didn't do it, you know, she was gonna trade me in, you know, for a younger model, which was I thought funny. And so I got the colonoscopy, found out I had a cancerous polyp, and they removed that along with 18 inches of my colon in a procedure about 16 years ago. And that was it. I had no chemo, no radiation. But with March coming up as colorectal cancer awareness month, I'll be out doing a lot of events for that pro bono and trying to look at people and show them, say, hey, people look at me and say, hey man, if this guy can do it, I can do it, you know, take that test. And I think the biggest reward out of that was having men and women come up and give me a hug and saying the only reason they took or got a colonoscopy is because they saw the commercials that I had done on TV, and as a result, they did it. They figured out why not? Let's try it, and they found out they had cancer, and they credited me for saving their life, and it wasn't me, it was them because they took the test. But that's pretty cool when somebody says that about you, that you saved their life, and I take a great deal of pride in that. So hey, I do what I can do. You know, that I still do it. Whatever the charity, if I'm around, I can help out. I have a couple of favorites, and colorectal cancer awareness is certainly one of them.
And how did you find out that Disney was going to make a movie about you? You know, what things are different in the movie than from what actually happened?
How did I find out with Disney? When they bought the screenplay in 2004 was when I found out that Disney was excited about it. The guys that had the movie, that had the script of the movie, were the same guys that did Miracle on Rookie. So Disney, there was a big auction for the movie that was going on with all the studios. I'm really not at liberty to mention who was bidding for it other than Disney because they got it. But you can imagine all the big names out there at that time were bidding for the movie, and Disney outbid everybody. And then I suddenly became their property. And as far as then Mark Wahlberg became me, and Elizabeth plays my wife, and Greg Kinnear is Dick Vermeil. They all nailed their roles. As far as the big difference in the movie, I'm losing my voice, so I'm going to have to bail out soon. I'm looking right at it. My wife is portrayed as a Giants fan, and also she's as a bartender. And Janet was actually on the USA World Gymnastics team. And as I'm sitting in my office here at home, and looking at her USA jersey.
And you know, last question. What was your experience at the Super Bowl and the Champions Parade? I saw you on stage at the Champions Parade. What was that experience like for you that the Eagles finally won a Super Bowl?
Well, it was for me. It was a dream of a lifetime for anybody that's an Eagle, and I still consider myself an Eagle. Doug, the Philadelphia Eagles are very close to me. It's my heart. The coach is very close to me and to my heart. And when they finally won, and at the end, and it's funny, I wasn't nervous for that game as nervous as I was for the first game against the Falcons or the game against the Vikings once it got them there. Once they got there, I was totally confident, in spite of all the naysayers, that they could get it done. And but the best part of it, aside from them winning, and I wasn't on the stage per se. I and I got up to stage eventually, and that was going to be part of it. For me, the most fun was to have my children there with me. My daughter Gabriella, who works for the Philadelphia 76ers, and she's a Syracuse grad and a huge Eagles fan. And my son Vinny, who plays college football at the University of Delaware, and his dream someday is to be an NFL player. And he saw himself out there, and to see their joy and unbridled and pure joy of winning that game. And to see the excitement of my wife, because she's good friends, as I am with the Peterson family, to see that joy just brought me to tears. And I'm still pinching myself that they've won the game. But I've seen it several times on TV, and they're still the Super Bowl champs. And it's a great lesson in leadership. It's a great lesson in teamwork. It's a great lesson in trust. You can put all those cliches and wrap them all in one little ball, one big poster, and look at the Philadelphia Eagles, and they're the poster child for all those cliches that people say. It's just a bunch of junk, or it isn't. They all came together and they won the game, and they won it as a team, and they won it for the city. That was the beautiful thing about the parade is their excitement and joy that they had for the city of Philadelphia, because they knew the frustration that they had felt and the pain they felt.